I thought the effort was good. Um, they got off to a pretty good start. They hit us in the mouth early. Thought we did a good job of fighting back, staying with it. Uh, we got some good looks, couldn't knock them down. Um, just didn't go our way. I thought we did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half. And, 11 turnovers in the second half. Some really big moments. We just couldn't get over the hump. This shot here, turnover here. Obviously, AD was tough to control. Melo had a huge night. Uh, so we just couldn't get over the hump.
You mentioned the first quarter was pretty difficult, but then you come back in the second quarter, knock down a bunch of three-pointers, and get back in the game. What were you guys able to do to kind of steady yourselves and get back into it?
Well, I thought we did a good job of just kind of penetrating, not settling. I thought we settled a lot in the first quarter. I felt like we just were patient offensively, and we worked harder to get good shots. We'll be able to get good shots. And about second quarter, we did that. And gave ourselves a chance. We got back in the game, and then just couldn't really get over the hump in that second half. Who's
Norman?
Oh, Norman was really good. Was able to get downhill, finish at the basket. Obviously he knocked down some really big threes for us. He was one guy that really had it going, and we did a good job of finding him. Moved back a little bit. Norman was really good.
I think he scored 8 straight in fourth, and then I don't think you guys scored again until maybe like very end.
Mm-hmm.
Was that their defense that not taking shots at the top, not being able to get with the hump? Is that just kind of an extension of that?
I think it's you can count it to both. Guy makes 8 straight. Obviously, they get a little tighter, in guarding, make it more difficult for us to get him the ball. And for us, you don't want to waste the entire shot clock trying to force it to him. You just try to keep playing the same way. I've got so many other good shooters out there. Obviously, CJ struggled from the field. Rocco struggled from the field. So we were trying to just find an avenue.
Turn over to AJ McCord on the Zoom.
Hey Chauncey, just how nice will it be to come home for a week and get some games at Moda under your belt after this really long stretch of being on the road?
Yeah, it'd be really nice to get back home. Sleep in our own beds and be around our own fans and get back to Moda. We're all looking forward to that. We obviously had that long trip, came back for really short back-to-back, and we out for a week. So it feels like one long trip. We're all excited to come back home.
We're going to go Aaron Fentress.
Hey, Coach, how would you assess this trip overall, and then maybe even including every game since you went 6-2 on your last road trip? Obviously 1-5 since then. How would you assess where you guys have fallen off?
I think it's been a little bit up and down. The one thing you can't control in this league is shot making. One thing that you can control is the quality shots that you get. And I feel good about the quality of shots that we've gotten. We've gone through some pretty tough stretches of not making shots on this trip, or at least from that time that since we went, had a good road trip. So I'm encouraged, man. I really am. I'm encouraged that we're still playing the right type of basketball. Got to make shots in this league, to give yourself a chance to win. No matter how good the defense is, you got to make shots.
Thanks.
Christos Saltis, go ahead.
Coach, after a close game like this, what did you learn about your team overall?
Well, I didn't learn anything. I know everything about, my team at this point from a standpoint of what we like to do in close games. There was a couple big moments there where AD had got a really big rebound that I thought could have maybe turned the tide for us if we got that. We could have got out and pushed, but all of these are really just kind of teachable moments. But I'm not surprised at all with any of what happened in this game. Thought we did a really good job late of getting rebounds, pushing, going and getting quick ones. without having to waste the time out to try to score. That's growth for us. You know, a month or so ago, we don't turn those quick rebounds into quick points without having to burn timeouts late in games. So we're getting better. We're getting better.